When Courtney Hadwin first stepped onto the stage of America's Got Talent, few could have predicted the explosion of excitement that would follow. A shy teenager from England suddenly transformed into a ferocious rock powerhouse the moment the music began. Her raspy, soul-drenched voice and electrifying stage presence stunned millions. Viewers compared her to legends twice her age, and even seasoned judges were visibly shaken. Yet, behind the roaring applause and viral fame lay a far more complicated journey, one filled with pressure, online cruelty, and an emotional toll that few truly understood. Simon Cowell's rare emotional investment among those captivated was Simon Cowell, a man famous for blunt criticism and emotional restraint. Over decades on shows like American Idol and Britain's Got Talent, he built a reputation for spotting global stars early. With Courtney, he saw something rare, raw authenticity. Her voice wasn't polished pop, it was gritty, unpredictable and fearless. Simon openly praised her originality, calling her a once-in-a-generation talent. For someone known for tough love, his belief in her potential ran deep, making what followed even more heartbreaking. A shy girl, explosive transformation. When Courtney auditioned in 2018, she appeared painfully shy. Her quiet demeanour contrasted sharply with the explosive performance that followed. Singing hard to handle, she unleashed a torrent of energy reminiscent of Janis Joplin. The judges' jaws dropped, the audience leapt to its feet. Her transformation from timid teen to rock dynamo became one of the most memorable audition moments in AGT history. That night, she wasn't just another contestant. She became a phenomenon, instantly viral and internationally recognized. The golden buzzer that changed everything. Judge Howie Mandel was so overwhelmed that he slammed the golden buzzer without hesitation. Golden confetti rained down as Courtney stood stunned. The clip quickly amassed hundreds of millions of views online. Overnight, she was no longer a small-town singer from County Durham. She was a global sensation. Interviews, headlines, and industry attention followed rapidly. But with massive exposure came scrutiny, something no 13-year-old can fully prepare for. The dark side of viral fame. What looked like a dream quickly became complicated. Social media praise was matched by waves of criticism. Some accused her of shouting instead of singing. Others questioned whether her shy persona was staged for sympathy. Old clips from The Voice Kids. UK resurfaced, fueling claims that she exaggerated her nervousness on AGT. The internet, often merciless, dissected her every move. Instead of celebrating a teenager's courage, some users hurled harsh judgments that would deeply affect her confidence. Bullying beyond the screen. The backlash did not stay online. At school, classmates referenced viral clips and cruel comments. Fame, once exciting, became isolating. Being recognized everywhere meant she could not easily escape the narrative built around her. Her family tried to shield her, but the emotional toll grew heavier. For a young teenager still forming her identity, the pressure of global attention mixed with peer scrutiny proved overwhelming. The same voice that earned her applause now attracted mockery. Simon Cowell's Heartbreak Reports later revealed that Simon Cowell was deeply concerned as Courtney struggled under mounting pressure. Having championed her as a future star, he worried about the fragility of young fame. Behind the scenes, he had high hopes for her career trajectory. Seeing her retreat from the spotlight after such a promising rise reportedly left him devastated. For someone who rarely shows vulnerability, the situation struck a personal chord. He understood that talent alone does not shield someone from the emotional weight of public life. Mental health challenges. By the age of 15, Courtney began stepping back from public appearances. The intense spotlight and relentless commentary chipped away at her self-esteem. Instead of celebrating opportunities, she found herself withdrawing. Interviews later suggested she battled anxiety and dark thoughts, even questioning her passion for singing. The internet's cruelty made her fear the very gift that once empowered her. The pressure to meet expectations, industry, fans, and her own became suffocating, the weight of industry expectations. After AGT, expectations soared, record label discussions and songwriting sessions followed. Yet she felt boxed into formulas that didn't reflect her gritty, soulful identity. The industry wanted polished pop, her heart leaned toward bluesy rock authenticity. That mismatch created internal conflict. Being told how to sound, what to write, and how to present herself left her feeling disconnected from her artistry. For a teenager still discovering her voice, creative compromise felt like losing control, rediscovering authenticity. A turning point came when Courtney collaborated with producer Kevin Bowe. Instead of forcing radio-friendly templates, he encouraged her to write from personal experience. This shift reignited her confidence. Songwriting became therapy rather than obligation. She realized she didn't have to mold herself into someone else's version of a star. Gradually, she began rebuilding her identity, not as a viral act, but as an artist with something genuine to say. Choosing independence. In 2023, Courtney made a bold move. She embraced independence. Stepping away from earlier label arrangements allowed her to reset. Her single, Breakable, released in February 2023, marked a fresh chapter. It was followed by That Girl Don't Live Here, showcasing a jazz-infused, confident sound. In interviews, she emphasized growth, saying she was no longer that 13-year-old girl. Creative control became her priority. Instead of chasing charts, she focused on authenticity, chart success, and creative rebirth. Her hard rock-tinged track Monsters even reached number 19 on Billboard's Hard Rock Digital Song Sales chart, signaling industry validation without sacrificing identity. Each release reflected maturity and resilience. Rather than fading away as some critics predicted, she quietly built momentum. Fans who had stayed loyal celebrated her evolution. Simon Cowell and other supporters expressed optimism, relieved to see her rediscover joy in performing. Returning to the stage, live performances marked another milestone in her comeback. Appearances at prestigious events such as the Clive Davis Gala at Carnegie Hall in 2024 demonstrated that industry respect remained strong. She also performed intimate shows in London, reconnecting with fans in a personal way. Plans for a UK headline tour in 2025 signalled long-term commitment. This wasn't a fleeting comeback, it was a deliberate, steady rebuilding of her career. Early roots in England, born in 2004 in County Durham, England, Courtney's love for music began early. Raised in a supportive family, she trained at institutions like Shotton Hall Theatre School and studied under vocal coaches who recognised her raw ability. Before television fame, she busked on streets to fund lessons, proof that her ambition predated viral moments. Her journey was never overnight. It was built on years of dedication. From The Voice to global recognition, her run on The Voice Kids UK under mentor Danny Jones showcased early signs of her star power. Although she finished runner-up, her performances left a lasting impression. When she later joined AGT, she was more prepared than viewers realised. Her AGT run, including appearances on AGT The Champions, cemented her international reputation. Each competition added experience, sharpening both resilience and performance skill. Growth beyond the spotlight. Today, Courtney Hadwin stands as a symbol of both talent and endurance. She has learned to filter negativity and prioritise supportive voices. Her journey underscores the delicate balance between ambition and mental health. Simon Cowell's early belief in her talent was not misplaced. It simply required time for her to mature into her own artist, on her own terms. Conclusion. A star reclaimed Courtney. Hadwin's story is not one of collapse, but of transformation. From viral sensation to struggling teenager to independent artist, reclaiming her narrative, she embodies resilience. Fame tested her, criticism wounded her, and industry pressure challenged her identity. Yet she emerged stronger, grounded in authenticity. As she prepares for new tours and music, the tears once shed in worry now give way to hope. Her voice remains powerful, but now it carries wisdom earned through survival and self-discovery.